In case you have not noticed, the holiday season is already here, and one of the best gifts many people can give themselves is the gift of a good smile and a good enough bite to eat whatever they want this holiday season. For small business owner Scott Prentis, years of no dental issues suddenly came to a halt. The results of an accident left him self-conscious about his smile. After meeting Dr. Roberto Velasco and the team at Uptown Cosmetic and Implant Dentistry, his smile and his confidence were completely restored, and they join us today to share the process. Good morning.
Good morning, Deb. How are you?
All right. You can eat whatever you want this holiday. Doesn't that feel good?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Right. What was one of the things that you probably missed eating because you were afraid that your teeth wouldn't still hold up?
I wasn't really scared of missing anything because up until my teeth got bad, I didn't have a problem.
So you were somebody who jumped on it early, and a lot
Yes.
of people, Dr. Velasco, don't jump on it early. Instead, they just try to compensate, right?
Yeah, yeah, it was an accident. So he had an accident, a work accident, I guess, and.
That's right. Yeah. So let's go through. Okay. So you're a small business owner, as I mentioned. You sell car wash supplies, and you have a lot of face-to-face interaction with people.
Yes.
And you say your parents were one of those parents or group of parents who spent a lot of money on your mouth as a kid.
Oh yeah.
So you had great teeth, but dentists weren't your favorite people until
No,
now.
they were not.
Yeah, until now. All right. Tell us what happened,
buddies.
because again, as you said, up until that moment, your teeth were fine.
Yeah, I have a service crane in the back of my truck to unload 55-gallon drums, and it swivels, and one day I just wasn't paying attention and it swung around and it caught me right in the mouth.
Wow.
And I didn't really think anything about it, but over time I noticed my teeth starting to get a little darker and everything like that.
Yeah,
So,
had some chipping in there.
yeah, so that's when I decided to look for options.
And Dr. Velasco, when he talks about teeth getting darker, when we talk about gums getting darker and things like that, what does that tell you?
Well, mostly what happens is people do not acknowledge what's happening until something, like we were talking about a while ago, something really big happens. But behind the scenes, normally when teeth are getting darker, and or if it's an accident, it's basically, just bad luck. But teeth are slowly decaying, or gum disease is slowly happening, and the accident just opens the door to the big Pandora box. That's when patients come in. It's like, oh, it's a little bit too late for these teeth to be saved. Let's do something about them.
Yeah.
We can fix them. And then comes the process of how do we fix them? How do we, get you back to where you want to be?
Yeah, we were saying there are a number of things that get people in the office. Sometimes it's pain, obviously, when you have pain, and by the time you have pain,
It's late.
Yeah, it's late.
Too late.
And then obviously the aesthetics of it. It was bothering you because you have a lot of face-to-face interaction, and so you were self-conscious about that.
Yes.
All right. So in his case, what was the problem, and how did we end up fixing it?
So we showed a picture a little bit ago. Yeah, basically it was a very big cosmetic problem. His front tooth broke. But then when we went to see a little bit deeper, things were not great behind the scenes. There was a little bit of gum disease, and other teeth were affected by the accident. They were cracked. So we decided to go a little bit bigger than just fix the front, because things were all, I guess, I don't know the amount of the accident, but it was time to do something bigger. So we went for a full mouth reconstruction.
Yeah.
And that was a long time ago. We started almost 7 years ago.
But it can be done in phases depending on what's happening.
Well, we did it all at once, but we decided recently in the past year to switch materials, because besides the accident, he has a grinding habit. And that grinding habit, which we can't control, was breaking down what we had built initially, so we built something stronger.
Yeah, and the great thing about dentistry is technology has changed amazingly.
Tremendously.
Yeah, since you had gone to dental school, you trained at NYU in the mid-90s when implants were in their early stages, and a lot of people were still wearing dentures. So now we have dental implants, and even the first dental implants that came out, like you just mentioned, there have been improvements as well.
It's crazy. Not only with implants, with everything digital today, we can know where a patient is going to with the treatment before we even start. And the way we plan it, we can plan a whole treatment digitally. So with implants, we know where they're going to go, how we're going to build, how we're going to maintain,
how it's going to fit your face naturally,
and how it'll
right?
look in your face and your smile and the way you're going to function daily.
Who's a good candidate?
Oh, anybody that has lost at least a tooth. If your health is okay, I mean, if you have good health, and anybody who has lost one tooth or more is a good candidate for an implant. Yeah. And it's always a better solution to place one implant than to break the teeth next to it and do a bridge. And then several teeth, several implants, until we get to a point where we decide, okay, if the whole set of uppers or lowers is going to be gone, what's the best way to go that is less invasive, less expensive too a little bit, and how can we build something that is going to last a long, long time?
Yeah, because it's not a one-size-fits-all. You work with everybody individually.
No.
There have been a lot of people who have said to me, they come up and talk to me all the time about the dentist who's doing the implants, and they say, yeah, I would love to do that, but I've been told I don't have enough bone.
Well, things have changed too. The way we approach the lack of bone, there's different implants now. The technology in the implant coating has changed, so less bone is not a big problem unless there's none. And then bone grafting has changed drastically. We can now grow bone where we need it if the case demands for it.
All right, Scott, you mentioned that dentists were not your favorite people. There's always a lot of anxiety when you go to the dentist, those drills and the whole bit. But I got to tell you, it is different today even there. When you walked in the doors, you knew you were in a nice, calm place.
Yeah, I had visited several other dentists and had quotes and everything done. And when I went into Dr. Velasco's office, the staff was friendly. He answered any questions I had. They went over everything with me, and I just felt comfortable going there.
And now you're looking good,
yes,
eating good, the whole bit. Everything is good. All right, life after implants. You said a 10 out of 10 experience. You love your new smile, and you're so impressed that you sent your mom to get her work done as well. And if you send your mom, then that's a good endorsement there.
I just saw her yesterday for a post-op, and she's doing great.
All right. She's doing great. Uptown Cosmetic and Implant Dentistry has a limited time offer for Great Day Houston viewers. Right now, new patients will get 20% off all On-X dental implants. Just scan that QR code that you see on your screen to schedule a consultation, or visit them online at ucidtx.com. Again, ucidtx.com. You can also call them at 713-960-9623. Again, that's 713-960-9623.